Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing K-1 fiancé visas. We've been dealing with these kind of cases for better part of 2 decades now. I've been out here dealing with this for over 16 years. We deal with a lot of K-1 fiancé visa cases. These are cases involving those who want to bring a Thai loved one to the United States for the purpose of getting married, obviously the definition of a fiancé. The question posed in this video is, what about proof of financial support? So for those unaware, in cases involving immigrant spouse visas, IR1 and CR1 visas, it's fairly straightforward when you're dealing with what's called the affidavit of support. Now, with regard to the K-1 fiancé visa, there isn't an affidavit of support or an I-864 per se associated with that category of visa. Moreover, there also is kind of a broader analysis of ability or proof of support that stems from looking at like evidence and documentation pertaining to the ongoing relationship and proof that one is supporting or can support their fiancé in the United States. Things like being the ability to basically pay for room and board and just general, support issues associated with a marital union. Now, the thing to take away from this video is, again, where we don't necessarily have the cut and dried issue of the affidavit of support, the I-864, how do we deal with this issue? Well, one, you're going to eventually deal with it on an I-864 anyway, especially if a K-1 fiancé holder, K-1 fiancé visa holder ends up adjusting their status in the United States. Part of the adjustment of status process is proof of financial ability through the affidavit of support. The next thing to remember with regard to these types of cases is the fact that the K-1 fiancé visa holder is, again, it's going to be looked at a little bit more broadly. Now, at the end of the day, in a sense, it's less stringent an analysis associated with financial support in the K-1 visa side. And by less stringent, I mean, again, because they don't have an I-864 affidavit associated with the K-1, it's not as clear when you're dealing with financial support issues. We've been dealing with this for years. We've never really had a problem with it, but eventually understand, even though there may be some nebulousness in dealing with support issues in a K-1 context, you're definitely going to be dealing with the affidavit of support, the I-864, when you get to the adjustment phase in the United States when you're looking to get a K-1 fiancé adjusted over to green card status.